Highly esteemed and dear Congress participants, finally we can start. All of us in the organizing committee are delighted to see you here. Years of preparations are over, and in a few minutes, the 14th International Congress, Peat Congress, will be formally open. We would also like to express our warmest thanks to the main Congress sponsor, Leova, and to all our sponsors for the shown dedication and financial support. Without this support and the voluntary work by a large number of people, there would have been no Congress. I'm very happy to tell you that there is no rule against having fun during international Peat Congresses. Welcome to Stockholm and the 14th International Peat Congress. I have the pleasure to give the floor to State Secretary Magnus Kindbom from our Ministry of Rural Affairs, whom I've not seen this morning. Oh, there he is. Oh, welcome. Oh,
please welcome. Be here, especially things I arrived this morning with a train that unfortunately was a little bit delayed. But I managed just in time, I think. Dear guests, ladies and gentlemen, I know that the International Peat Society, as well as the International Mine Conservation Group, for several years have been working for a wise use of maize and peatland. And you have recently finished the work with the strategy for a responsible peatland management, its use and socioeconomic, cultural and environmental conditions. Many of you have been involved in the important work with the strategy for responsible peatland management. And I wish you all the best of luck in the proceeding work with this strategy and also with its implementation. Ladies and gentlemen, I will also welcome you to Sweden and welcome you to the 14th International Peat Congress in Stockholm, here in Sweden, and I wish you a successful Congress. Welcome and thank you.
I think we all are in the mood for some more music and dance.
very difficult to speak seriously after such wonderful entertainment. I would like to join with the two previous speakers, and this time on behalf of the IPS, in welcoming you all here today. I am not saying that we know nothing about peat and peatlands, but there is much more we have to learn. The more we learn, the more it benefits everyone. The IPS has for 40 years been a forum for exchanging such knowledge. The second thing I want to say is that we must communicate. The IPS has been at the centre of communication about peat and peatlands for those 4 decades and more. This great Congress is the latest opportunity to bring together all these people, meaning you here present today. My deepest congratulations go to our Swedish colleagues on the organisation of this Congress. I wish you all well in our deliberations over the next few days. I hope you will go away from here with a renewed conviction of the value of the International Peat Society and of our 4 yearly congresses. Thank you very much.
I'm now very pleased to introduce their top representative, Mr. Tommy Ylikinen.
Distinguished conference delegates, ladies and gentlemen, the term climate change is generally understood to mean the current, and therefore peat, in the various forms it is used, has been made a culprit or guilty from the climate change perspective. And in the debate of life cycle analysis and sustainability criteria surrounding the use of horticultural peat. Ladies and gentlemen, peat resources are valuable in the food chain as a horticultural peat and as an energy source, but also as a bedding for cattle and horses, in fighting oil spills due to peat absorbency, and in many other applications. The winter is cold in northern countries. When customers in these societies choose what fuel they will heat with in the future, the prosperity and lifestyle of industrialized societies are reliant on readily available cheap energy. It's not possible to cut energy consumption just like that. Therefore, it's important to produce energy generated from peat responsibly and sustainably. Thank you.
And now, some messages, news, and announcements from our Congress General, Marie Hansen.
Dear all, I have been working with the planning of this Congress for 6 years, so please allow also me to say that I'm delighted to see that so many in the Peat family have come here to Stockholm, Sweden to join the Congress. We are altogether about 600 participants from 35 countries, representing all main regions in the world. I think that is fantastic, and as a Congress General, I couldn't be happier. I hope and I believe that the output from this Congress shall really contribute to solve critical global problems related to land use, including energy, biodiversity, and much more. I wish you a wonderful week in Stockholm, and that you shall enjoy the Congress. See you all in this room again at 10:45. Thank you.
Welcome to fellow participants, Mr. President of the Congress, President of the IPS, the organising committee, and of course we, the members of the audience. It's a great privilege for me to be invited to give this the very first keynote of this, the International Peat Congress in Stockholm later this week. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good Congress.
Second keynote speaker, let me introduce to you Mr. Norbert Siebels.
Dear friends, dear colleagues from all over the world, good morning to all of you. First of all, I would like to thank the IPS for the opportunity to participate as a keynote speaker in this year's IPC. It's an honor and a big pleasure for me to speak in this fantastic event. Only if we take the topic sustainability seriously, our industry will survive. Thank you very much for your attention.
Välkommen Thomas!
On behalf of the City of Stockholm, it's my pleasure to welcome you to City Hall and to this reception. And I know that the guide, when you came here, you also see outside Lake Mälaren.
Dear Ulf Friedebäck, Vice President of the Stockholm City Council, thank you for these kind, welcoming words.
Night action.
Right, excellent.
Fire.